It has been said that the greatest danger in the desert is exposure to sunlight during the day and dehydration, as well as exposure to the cold during the night, and both of these should be taken seriously. One of the best defenses against the sun is to stay away from it. Always have a large hat or other covering for your head. If a person's head is exposed to the sun, the body tries hard to cool itself, so the first rule when traveling to the desert is to cover the head. If you get stuck in the desert without a hat, wrap another piece of clothing on your head or make something like a hat with your creativity. Find cover. This tactic moves shoulder to shoulder with the first tactic, except that it refers to the rest of the body. Finding shade or building a shelter or canopy is one of the first priorities for survival in the desert, which helps to conserve body water. Get a temporary shade first, and then find a better shelter when the sun starts to go down. Depending on your location, you may be able to use the shade of a cactus or small bushes, or look for a place that only part of the day protect you from the sun, like a valley or the northern part of the boulder. The general idea is to stay away from the sun's rays during the day and move in search for food during the cooler hours such as the early morning or the end of the day and the beginning of the night. During the night the temperature gradually decreases, and in this condition having a warm shelter to maintain energy and keeping spirits high is very important. Finding a cozy corner before the weather turns cold is almost as important as finding a shady spot during the day. Drink water, but don't drink it all when the first signs of thirst appear. A better tactic is to ration your water and only drink small amounts throughout the day. Dehydration can be evaluated through the color of urine. The light color of the urine indicates the balance of body water, and its darkness is a sign of dehydration. If you come across water while traveling in the desert, be very careful before you start drinking, because the water may not be drinkable, and if it is contaminated with the first vomiting or diarrhea, the small amount of water that your body had stored is also wasted. Stay hungry. The more you eat, the thirstier you will be. So if you have food with you, eat it in small pieces in such a way that only hunger pangs go away and your energy remains high. If you don't have water, the easiest way is not to eat for now. Your body can last much longer without food than without water. Be sure that increased thirst is worse than hunger. Keep calm. One of the most dangerous states in any survival situation is to panic. So, if you can predict and implement your next steps while keeping calm, you can get out of the difficult and complicated situation you are in.